Alright, so today we're gonna be doing a Gauntlet Scythe tutorial. Alright, in Brawlhalla. So first thing we're gonna go over gauntlets, true combos, strings, stuff like that. So first off, we'll go true combos. So first, most basic true combo, down light, side light. It's a very easy combo starter. You can get a quick read off of it. Like, for example, you can get an easy read off it, like an in dodge, and just finish that. Or you could get gives you many options. You can just string off of it pretty easily. So that's a basic one. The next true combo is slightly harder, down light to dare. It's not too hard, it's just down light, dash, jump, dare. So you can see, you run up down light, dash, jump, down light, dash, jump. You can buffer a dare, keep that true combo. It's not too difficult. Also a good combo starter for any sort of reads, like you can read very easily off of it, so you can pretty much read anything. Go like that. Right, it gives a lot of options. Grounded, downlight to nair. Now, grounded D-light to nair is a very difficult combo to input because of the fact that you have to. So you have to go from a D-light, a downlight, jump. You input like what would be a starter for a Russian mafia, a jump, chase, dodge. But then and then nair, but you can't buffer the nair, or else you'd be inputting side light. So you have to let go of all inputs to actually input the nair and to be able to catch them with the nair. And now it is a true combo if you get it fast enough. It's very difficult to input fast enough. Usually you can get 1, 2, 3 dodge frames. Not many people can dodge it, and you can generally follow it up with a 3-piece, but that is a lot easier to dodge than what would be just a 2-part. Like that. That'd be a 3-piece, right? 3 dodge window in between each thing, obviously dodgeable. Same thing with grounded D-light to recovery. It's the exact same input as the Russian Mafia, so if you can do that, it's definitely a lot easier than nair, since you're able to buffer it. Like that, which is also a true combo if you can get it fast enough. It's usually gonna be it's definitely gonna be one of your one of the kill options you're gonna want to utilize in later damages, as it is very optimal there. It's a lot easier to get true in later damage. Right, I go from 4, 3, 2, 1 dodge frames. As well as, so now those are grounded combos. You can also do aerial combos. Right, like, you can start from up here. That's a lot easier to get. D-light to nair. It's easier to input. And so, and so if you're gonna follow up a combo, right, you get a dodge read. And if you're gonna follow up a combo after a read, you can finish it off like that. Right, that's a really quick combo, right? If I can land that last snare, right, it's a lot harder to get that, but I mean it works, right? Same thing as if you're gonna do like this. So you can chase dodge them with the Nair. Not the greatest idea, but yeah, there's not too many options you can get to follow up with this type of read. So it's not the greatest to use in neutral, but it's definitely more optimal once you get into later damages. If you get your read, then you can definitely follow it up with a recovery that can kill. It's a lot more optimal to do that rather than trying to follow up for any strings. Just go for safe kill options. Like D-Light to recovery a lot harder and not as true, but you can still get it without a dodge read. It doesn't kill. The great part about your side light recovery is that you're higher up, right? So a Nair will kill sooner, or a recovery will be able to kill sooner. So strings and combos. Yeah. So you're gonna wanna in neutral. You're gonna wanna be using a lot of downlight is good because you can start combos off that. If you can pick them up with a side light, get a read off that. If you notice they're dodging in a lot, just try and pick them up with that side light, right, to catch that read. Or if you can catch them with a downlight, that's even better. You can start a whole string, right, and bring them off stage. Now once you get to off stage, the moves you really want to utilize, right, stuff like ground pound, Nair, side air is really good. Dare is a lot more dangerous because you fall so far. You have so many recovery frames on that. You only really want to do that in the middle of a combo. Like if you have a safe outing of the combo, right, you know it's gonna hit, or else you can fall to your death like that. And so a good combo you can do, right, just keep catching them with those safe moves, like once you bring them off. So right, there's the recovery. Right, there's the ground pound, there's the Nair. He goes low, right, and then when they're recovering to stage, you want to chase them. Side airing back to stage gives you that momentum onto the wall. If they're hugging the wall, right, you hit them off the wall, they fall down, right? You can hit them off the wall, catch them with a Nair, hit them with a ground pound or something like that. Right, so side light off the wall, a good option. That's when Dare is a good option because you know he's right there, catch him right away. As well as you catch him with that Nair, you can just ground pound him right away. You want to use those moves that you know you can combo out of off stage, because that's where Gauntlets can really shine, get that quick gimp off stage, right? Right, so you want to do that. You see the ground pound Nair, just keep running that. Once you get like 2, depends on what stage you're on. There's a small stage, Brawlhaven, but it's definitely after 2 you want to do safer options like a side air that doesn't drop you as much, right? A Nair will drop you down, Dare will just make you fall. A side air is a good option to start using off stage once you get those 2 hits and you're starting to become into the lower areas down here, right? So it's really dangerous for them later on. So that's most of the gauntlets, right? The only other things that there are is just freestyling, right? You can toss your weapon. Right, you can combo with that. That keeps it true, right? Like, it gives it a true combo. You can also get a dodge read off that, or fake out a dodge to give enough time for a string. With Scythe, there's not much to be taught. It's more just using the basics and getting reads and stuff. There's not many true combos. So with Scythe, you don't really have any true combo options and nothing to like build damage really quickly. So you need to go for those dodge reads, right? Now there are some pretty basic ones. Reading an inward dodge would be the most basic. As well as you can also read down dodging, fast falling, jumps. Those are all the basics you want to read. It's what most people would do. So for starters, in dodge reads. Where you would want to read an in dodge is definitely off the start of a combo. Catch their dodge in the air, and you can just bring that string almost to death sometimes. So with the in dodge reads, there are some pretty basic ones, like you can fake it out just with a neutral light, just to see what they dodge, right? They're dodging right, dodges in, so turn around and pick it up. So you can also do side light, read the dodge, pick him up before he hits the ground. But if he hits the ground, he gets his dodge back a lot quicker. So side light, turn around, pick up the dodge, and just combo off of that, right? So you can build damage really quickly off of that, right? So that's a lot of damage right there already. Something like this, just to get that little bit of a damage lead. But you can also incorporate it to set up like a fancy read or something like that. So this is another basic dodge read, just a bit harder to input. You can go for fancy and try and catch them off guard, right? By chase dodging up and catch them, but usually they'll want to dodge right after your side light. So what you can do is just wait for their dodge and just jump to catch them, right? And then follow it up. You always want to follow it up with a side air and try and prevent them from hitting the stage. It's really easy to read a spot dodge. You just want to wait for their dodge and just pick them up off of it, right? And follow it up with more damage build up. You can also, right, just and just like off of anything, right? It's like easiest to read a spot dodge, and the spot dodge, it gives you time to set up for your other combos, right? Right, if you want to pick him up off that, bring a combo starter. And spot dodge, if you see him spot dodging a lot, you know you can just set up anywhere, really. Just once you catch it, right, just set up for the dodge and just get ready to do your combo and just kind of finish it, right? Now getting into the longer strings, it's a bit hard to actually do, like, demonstrate, but so obviously the most basic is if they just don't dodge at all. Now those are the kind of basic ones you want to take, right? There's upwards, downwards, just linear in a just kind of linear way. That's usually if they jump and like if they mix it up. But so the first one we want to go with is fast falling. That's difficult to show with a bot, but generally it's you land your attacks, right? And if they're fast falling, you catch them with a ground pound. And then you just keep continuing it off stage down in the bottom there. It's really good. The ground pound it's very unexpected, so you'll be able to catch your opponent off guard with that a lot of times. You can incorporate it, I mean, almost anywhere, right, like that. It's most useful against fast falling opponents, someone who fast falls a lot. If they don't do anything, you can just keep doing like dares like that. I mean, with Scythe, it's mostly just about picking the right moves to keep the combo going, kind of thing. There's really not much to teach with Scythe. It's really hard to teach on a standing bot, but you know, that's like some examples of just combos you can do. It's really easy, and like I said, it's a lot harder to explain. The only way you can really do it is going into practice mode with going into practice mode and just do those combos and do them like on a bot that doesn't dodge, and then eventually you work up to doing it on an actual bot that does dodge and get that read. Practice is 0 to death, and generally most people, I mean, it's a smart idea. Like, the combos up in the air, you're using your jumps and you're recovering your dodge, and you go back to stage, you have nothing. The linear combos are a lot better because you fall and then you finish like that. So you have a little bit to get back to stage. It's a bit harder. The best ones to do are usually the ones the combos that go downwards, because with those combos, you're chasing them, you ground pound, you down air, but you have all your stuff to take it back to stage. You jump once maybe, you'll get a chase dodge and just boom, go back to stage, right? But yeah, that's basically it for the